Let's go.
It's your back, it dey keep passing. It dey bring out the best thing. I dey feel your recipe. Make you give me that recipe. Fine, fine. Yeah, you fine. You so divine. I dey feel you die.
What's up, people? We got a new episode of Awesome Entertainment. All right, we're going to check out John Campea talking about the Supergirl trailer. I ain't gonna lie, he was shilling pretty hard after that Superman movie. I don't know if I believed his enthusiasm as much as he loved it, but it's good to have someone you disagree with to listen to.
Trailer for Supergirl has now come out and is out in the wild, running around. And people are watching it. And look, I gotta tell you, I've been very excited for this film. I loved the cameo at the end of Superman. Loved the cameo. I love the way she played it. And if you've ever read, Woman of Tomorrow, it's pretty damn consistent with what we're getting. You know, if you understand what the attitude is and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was great.
I heard it's emotional. I heard the Woman of Tomorrow comic is emotional.
He's always wanted to play is pretty cool, and I'm excited for this trailer. And the trailer came out, and to huge fanfare as well, as we suspected, Rob. You and I talked about this the other day. We said, whatever else the trailer is, we're going to get crypto in it.
We knew crypto.
Well, they one-upped it, and they start the trailer with crypto.
That's their money making.
And it's the big topic of conversation. Rob, you had a chance to see this trailer. What are your thoughts on the Supergirl trailer?
I don't want to harsh anyone's mellow, but I didn't dig it. I mean, when I say I didn't dig it, what I mean is I don't think this was a particularly great trailer.
That's what I'm saying.
I did like what it showed us.
Okay.
I mean, the bottled city of Kandor, more of the Kryptonians. There's a lot,
and knowing
the comic, there's a lot of really interesting stuff in it.
Look cool.
But you know what I didn't? I don't think it did a very good job conveying what the movie is going to be. Having read the storyline, it seemed a little.
You're supposed to give us a sneak peek.
Disjointed.
No,
what's going on?
We have this conversation all the time.
Yeah.
It is a first trailer.
It is,
and as the first trailers for the vast majority of movies don't give too much. Story goes.
No, but I still think the trailer does have to work as a. I just thought it was all over the place. You know, it was showing you, like, it would give you these spectacle shots, but then it's not tied into anything else.
Nah,
you see these people
what's the story? What's coming?
What's of these things?
Why is she supposed to be
really, if you haven't read the comic, you kind of are like,
we know
what
why,
does this have to do with
Supergirl
herself? I mean, this is just me. And I watched the trailer 3 times. And it's fine. It's a good trailer. You know, I love her. Millie Alcott's, you can tell she's great. I just wanted more of her in the trailer. You know, I liked her when she was talking, and I loved how they ended it. You know, when she makes that comment, he thinks there's good in everybody or whatever.
He sees the good in everybody. I see the truth.
That's
a great line.
That's great. And I would have liked it if she was talking that whole time. You know, and it was like the conversation with the girl she goes on the adventure with.
Yeah.
I forget her name.
We don't care about the girl. Should have had her talking to Superman.
And that whole thing could have been, like, you could have started with that conversation and then ended with that. But it was good. It was fine. I mean,
Rob out here cooking.
The fact that it has kind of a consistent look with Superman. It looks, and then when you get into these alien environments, and look, I think all the alien environments, all that stuff looked really cool.
And
we did see our villain. We got that great moment with the heavy from the story, and you got that one quick cameo of Lobo. But I'm in.
For those of you who don't know,
I think you in just because it's Supergirl, but the trailer was
based on the graphic novel
bad, but it didn't
Supergirl
convince.
Not that we think they're going to follow it beat by beat, but the general gist of that story is Supergirl, kind of teams up with this girl, Ruthie, I believe is her name, that we see in the thing. She's the one who pulls out the sword, who's on this quest to get vengeance on the guy who murdered her. I believe her parents.
Lobo.
And he's the guy you see with all the bolts in his face and that guy's big close up on the screen. That him. So now how much of that they're going to bring in, we'll find out.
Rob,
I have to say I kind of agree with you.
What?
I didn't love the trailer.
What?
Now,
what?
I still believe this movie's going to be awesome.
I'll be damned.
And this trailer does nothing to dissuade me of that. I think the movie's going to be great. I mean,
that's
this is coming from the guy who, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the guy who directed I, Tonya.
It is. Great
which was one of the best films in the world the year that came out. This guy is a great director.
And great with female characters.
Oh, amazing with female characters. And so I fully believe this movie's going to be awesome.
But why are you peeing on Superman?
And I believe we got the little tastes in the trailer for the reasons I think the movie's going to be awesome. But that also leads into why I didn't think they did all that great of a job with the trailer. First of all, I thought it was a terrible choice of music. Like, nobody is saying that that's not a great song. Of course it's a great song.
It didn't fit. It didn't bring you in.
But I don't think it fit the trailer at all.
Or her character.
Yeah.
Well, it may fit her character.
Later,
it
maybe.
may very well fit her character. But
some.
let me elaborate on this a little bit. When they put out the first Superman trailer, I really do think it needed to be orchestral. I really do. Not all movies do. Absolutely not. Not all comic book movies do. But I think it would have done well to do that. And I get
the trailer
maybe
for Superman was better than the movie.
Superman a little bit from Supergirl.
The trailer was
the classic orchestral music that we got in the Superman trailer.
The movie was a long trailer. Didn't tell you nothing.
All that kind of stuff. Rather,
the music was good.
I just thought it was the wrong song choice. Also, and this is the thing. I remember I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day about kind of what I hope they do in this trailer to juxtapose Superman from Supergirl. They touch on it briefly in the trailer. When Ruthie asked her what it was like to see you lose everything in a day. It said the gods weren't so kind that it didn't die in a day. Where we get to see Argo, survive the destruction of Krypton, but it clearly also then went on to have a slow death.
Yeah, because it's a planet.
I've always thought one of the key differences between Kal-El and Kara is the fact that while they both come from a lost world, a world that's been destroyed, Kal didn't lose anything. Superman came to Earth as a baby.
Wait a minute, dog. He lost his parents.
I mean, yeah, he grows up to find out he lost his parents. Okay. Kara lost everything.
Yeah, all right, fuck it.
She lost her mother,
fuck
her
it, your
father,
parents dead,
her
but
best
you be
friends,
all right. You was 6.
her other pets, her schoolmates, her city, her world. She lost everything, and she has to carry that trauma around with her wherever she goes.
Yeah, she's reckless and she fucks shit up. That's why we like her.
What makes her who she is. I think that's why she is the way she is. And I really would have liked to have seen the trailer lean into that a little bit.
Just a little bit. Teeny tiny bit.
I just think there was an opportunity to do that a little bit. Also, I hear some people complaining,
John.
we needed more Lobo. Hold your horses. We'll get to Lobo. There are more trailers to come. We'll get to Lobo. I'm perfectly happy that we just got the slightest glimpse of Lobo.
I want a little bit of more.
He looks awesome.
And he does look, he's going to look great. I'm perfectly okay that
should have kind of flashed him at the end like they did Red Hulk.
Because I know we're going to get big, healthy doses of Lobo later.
All right, man. I was surprised that John Campea actually agrees with me and Rob. He was shilling hard for the Superman movie, but he was 100% spot on with this. All right, I can't finish the video. My computer about to die, but y'all hit like, y'all hit share, y'all hit subscribe. I'm out.
Don't play with my patience, man. They gone with the flow when they tryna fake it. That's not the way I roll. That's not the combination. You start off with the dough before you start the conversation. No one start the salutations, man. Don't play with me. I'm coming from a place they would hate to be. I'm going through a phase you would hate to see. They say this life's a trip. Ain't no telling where it's taking me. When you on the edge and you make your next move, better be your best. Before you throw it to the depths, better reinvest. Man, I count every moment and count every step, so I know I'm blessed. Now it's time to